Well, it has been an interesting day today. I had a pretty full day. I was determined to go ahead and do my very first vlog for my channel. I've been saying I was going to start my YouTube channel for about 2 years now and always found a reason not to. Today is no different. It's the first day of 2019, and I thought, you know what? Last year ended. I never finished it last year, so this year I'm going to start it right. And then I said, you know what, I'm not going to. I'm going to wait because I don't have any makeup, and I have this the endings of a cold sore here on my lip, which is fabulous. Let's just say you're welcome. And I thought, you know what, no, I'm going to do it. I'm going to because I can keep putting this off forever, and I don't want to. I want to start my channel. And so zits and all, no makeup, no brows, sitting out in the park here where I live, and it's the end of the day. And my day started off really interesting because I went out in the front yard and found a wallet on the sidewalk. Wish I had thought to take a film of that, but of course I'm kind of new to this, and remember to carry my camera around with me everywhere is still relatively new. But yeah, I found a wallet, and it had credit cards and driver's license and everything in it, but I didn't want to just take the chance on mailing it because what if that guy didn't live there anymore and it wasn't in my area. So I took it to the police station and talked to them there, turned it in, took some film there of the piece of the 911, if I could just keep from stuttering, a piece of the building from 9/11 that I'm going to put in my vlog to show you, and took some pictures there, and then went to the post office, checked my box, just regular stuff, but I was determined, like I said, to start this vlog and start my channel. So here we are. But I did have to, as the sun sets here in Texas, it's been a beautiful day today, absolutely gorgeous. Oh, we've got a dog barking behind us because there's houses behind us. So, let's see. So, but we're not going to let that deter us. No. Ooh, really getting down to it. Don't know what that's all about, but oh, there's some folks coming around with their baby walking with dogs. So that's what the dogs behind us are all jacked up about. But you know, I'm going to continue because the sun is setting. You can see it on my face, on this rosacea covered face. But the sun is setting, so I want to get this in before, and let's just see if I can get this without having my head cut off. So anyway, I just went and gassed up the car to get ready to go back to work, and went and got some snacks and things for the house. And I've got to remember to look at the camera there. I'm going to put this on pause. Okay, we're back. I don't want to film other people's families for obvious reasons. I'm still learning this. You'll probably see them walk behind me here. They've got their dogs, and they have like 3 dogs, and then they have a little boy that was going down that slide right there with the dog, and it was hilarious. And you can hear the dogs barking now behind me. One of them is a beagle. You can hear it bray, and the little one right here looks like a little beagle, a baby beagle, and it has a Texas A&M sweater on, and the little boy was taking him down the blue slide, and they went down 2 or 3 times, and it was hilarious. But again, I didn't want to film somebody else's kids, so I'm still learning the ropes, but better be safe than sorry. So let's see if I can get a picture of that sun. See, there's the Texas sun going down with dogs braying in the background. So last few minutes of light, I want to tell you what happened to me. I think this is where I was going with this whenever the dogs started barking. So anyway, I went to the store and to pick up some things, and I was standing in line, and there was a lady behind me, and I'd seen her a couple of times in the grocery store. I'd pass her, and I'd just smile and nod my head, and she's kind of had this furrowed look on her face, and kind of I'm like, okay, whatever, somebody woke up in a bad mood. So she kept looking at my shirt, and you know what? This is probably going to come up backwards in this, but of course it's a breast cancer awareness shirt, breast cancer awareness, and it says save second base. It has a 2 second base. I'll take a picture of it when I get home so you can see it looking the right way. But so anyway, there I was standing in the grocery line. I was getting ready to check out, and it was really busy because it was the 1st of January, and the stores had just opened, and so there was a lot of people around us ready to be checked out. And she just happened to walk up behind me. And so, just me being me, I kind of was making conversation with people around me, as I am wont to do. And she just kind of looked at me. She says, I don't see how you can wear that shirt out in public. And I'm like, well, what do you mean? What is wrong with my shirt? And why should what I'm wearing matter to you? And she said, well, that shirt is just trashy. And I said, well, what do you mean it's just trashy? And she said, well, you do know what second base means, don't you? And I said, well, yeah, second base is a baseball term, and it's the base between first and third. Of course, I knew what she was talking about. And she goes, no, that's not what I'm referring to. And I said, well, what are you referring to? And she said, that has a sexual overtone. And I'm like, oh, you mean like boobies? Yeah. And she's like, yes, like a woman's breasts. And I'm like, well, that's what this shirt is for, ma'am. It's to raise awareness, and it's to help encourage women to get not only mammograms, but to do self-breast exams to save their breasts, or at least save their health, because sometimes breasts can't be saved. It's just a part of the human anatomy. But cancer is a real thing, and it's talking about saving themselves as well as saving their breasts. And I said, so I don't really see how, you being a woman, I don't see how you can call this trashy. And she said, well, I just think you wearing a shirt out like that in public it's just not appropriate. And I said, well, I think it's adorable. That's why I bought it. That's why I wear it every chance I get. And I get really giddy whenever it starts getting chilly out, because I can wear it, because I'm warm-natured. Don't wear it during the summer, so I wear it when it starts getting cold. And she goes, well, I'd just be embarrassed to wear something like that, to try encouraging people to think about breasts and things like that. And I said, oh, okay, well, that you're entitled to your opinion. I said, but let me ask you something. I'm just curious, because you're really upset about this shirt. So do you have any children? And she said, yes, as a matter of fact, I have 4 children. And I said, you do? I said, well, do you have pictures of them on your phone? And she said, yes, I do. What does that matter to you? And I said, well, do you have pictures of them in your house? She said, yes. Again, what does that matter to you? And I said, so you have pictures on your wall and that sort of thing. You have people come over. You show them pictures of your children. And she said, yes. And she said, but again, I don't know where this is going, because I don't know what business is it of yours. And I said, well, it wasn't really kind of your business to remark about my shirt, about saving second base. But you don't seem to have a problem showing off the fact that you hit 4 home runs. Everybody around us started kind of snickering, and there were some men behind her that were kind of snickering. And she didn't understand at first where I was going, and I just kind of smiled at her, because I was always pleasant, never got ugly with her. And then you could see, kind of the dawning. I said, you do know what a home run is, right? And I'm not referring to the baseball term. And you could see it dawning on her face. The red beginning to creep up her neck and into her face and her cheeks. And, excuse me. And she said, she goes, oh, that's just appalling. And I'm like, well, you're the one that brought it up. You're the one that started it with me and my shirt. So I'm just finishing it. You're telling me that I shouldn't be out in a shirt that says save second base, yet you have pictures all over your home of your 4 home runs. And about that time, several people in different lines started laughing. And she was flustered and she backed up. She turned around to the person behind her and she said, "Could you move out of my way, please?" And she turned around and she left back into the store. Now she was already in the checkout line, so she had already finished her shopping. So, and at this point, she backed up, went back into the store to get out of the line. And there was several people, like a couple of people gave me high fives, and a couple of people kind of like did a little claps and went, like thumbs up and stuff like that. And and that never was my intention, really, honestly. But probably there were certain times in my life that I probably never would have said anything, or I'd have just let it go, or turned around and mumbled under my breath. But I'm at the mature point in my life where I don't really give a F. And as long as I'm not starting a fight or picking a fight, I'm going to pick and choose, of course. But neither am I going to let some lady tell me that that I'm wearing inappropriate clothes. But anyway, I just had to share that. So that's my story for the day, because she kind of took off, and I could see her as I was walking out of the line. She had circled back around through the grocery store and got in another line at the further end away from me. So I just happened to be, and I did not do this on purpose. Well, part of it I did on purpose, but I checked out, got my stuff, and I went down because I just happened to be parked at that end of the store. So I walked down to the end of the store, and I kept looking at her, waiting for her to look up and catch my eye, which she finally did, because I think she was trying to catch and see if I was leaving. And when she did, I waved and smiled, and she just kind of turned her head like this and just pretended to be looking at something else. And you know what? If somebody cannot take a joke, if you can't laugh at yourself, and if you have to get all heated up, she must have had something else going on in her life, or be I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. I don't worry about other people. I don't purposely hurt anybody's feelings, because that's just not me. But I do have a snarky side and a sarcastic side, and if somebody starts something with me, I will engage with them, as long as it's in fun banter and it's not gonna get anybody else injured. But so that's my story. That's my first vlog. Yeah, so there we go. Please like and subscribe. This is going to be my first uploaded vlog. I have filmed some other things that I never loaded because I didn't like how it came out. I was trying to be too much like everybody else, rather than being myself. So please go to my channel, like and subscribe, follow me along as I get used to this tomfoolery, and let's have some fun. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And leave your comments below. Would you have said the same thing? Would you have said something different? Would you have just let it go? I'm interested to see what you have to say. And I'm sure there's going to be some trolls out there that give me the what for, but that's okay. That's okay. Everybody has their opinions. So I'm kind of eager to hear what everybody's opinion is. It's getting a little chilly out here now that the sun's going down, but I am excited that the sun is staying up longer and longer. I love those long days, and I hate those short ones. So anyway, have a good evening, guys, and come back to see me. Bye.